This video is to show the Tours of Duty menu option in the Supervisor main menu. This menu option is a view-only option that allows you to see all the tours of duty that VATAS has available for your timekeepers to use when they are setting up the tours for your employees in VATAS. If I go ahead and click on Tours of Duty, you'll see that there are a lot of tours available in VATAS. Now, this is my training database, so what you actually see will look a little bit different as far as the number of tours and maybe the actual descriptions themselves, but the format will be exactly the same. You'll see a column with the name, which is just a 4-digit number that VATAS assigns to the tours. There's a description column, there's a start time, a stop time, then there's a meal column. This one will show you whether or not a tour has a meal, and if it has a meal, it will indicate how many minutes for the meal, either 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 60 minutes. And if there's no meal, it will just show 2 dashes. The next column shows whether or not the tour crosses a day divide, and if it does, there will be a check mark, and that just simply means that the tour is going from starting on one day and ending on the next day. There will be a column to show the total hours, a column to show the status. There's also a column to show if this tour has a special tour indicator, such as on call, which would be a very common one that you would see. Also, if you have wage grade employees, you may also be looking for tours that have either shift 2 or shift 3. That's really important if you have wage grade employees, that you want to make sure that you are using the shift 2 and shift 3 for those types of employees. The next column shows whether or not this tour has a meal on premium. If that's checked, it means the meal is taken between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. The last column is sleep time, and that's one that's pretty rarely used. Now, what you'd want to use this menu for is if you want to look up a tour, just to make sure that it's available for your timekeeper to use, or to make sure the timekeeper is using the proper tour. So let's just say you want to look up a tour that starts at 5 a.m. You could just type in 5A in the search bar, and you can find it. And this is going to show all of the tours that start at that particular time. Now, if you want to narrow it down even further and you want to just find ones from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., you can put a stop time in there. And this will show you that there are 2 tours available. There's one with a lunch and one without a lunch. So if you want the one for 12 hours without a lunch, you can let your timekeeper know that this employee can work this 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. tour because it is available. And again, if you want to look up a different tour, let's just say we want to look up 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. You can, again, put the start and stop times in there. You can hit search. Again, this is going to show you that there are tours out there. Some of them have meals. Some of them don't. There is one that's an on-call tour. So if you wanted to find a 7 to 3:30 on-call tour, that, again, is available. You can also use this search bar to search for specific things. If you only wanted to find the tour that had on call, you could select that and hit search, and it will only bring up that tour. So again, this menu option is strictly view only. Your timekeepers also have access to this menu so that they can look up the tours to set up the schedule. But as a supervisor, this is just to show you how you can also use this menu to find tours that your timekeepers can use for your employees. Thank you.